Good morning.
Good morning.
So my name is Carrie, and I'm with OnlyNDoor, indoor digital billboards, and we want to help you power up your business. And I want to start with asking you some questions. I like for folks to get involved. So if you answer yes to one of these questions, I want you to stand up, and I want you to stay standing for a minute. So how many of you go to the mall? Stand up. How many of you go to the movies? How many of you go to the gym? How many of you go to the coffee shop?
Okay.
How many of you go out to eat?
No, I don't.
And how many of you go to the doctor's office? Even if you really don't want to. So now I want you to look around. Everybody turn around, look around. It's the fellow people here at 1 Million Cups this morning. And, I mean, almost everyone in the room is standing. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, you can sit down. So what we do at OnlyNDoor is we inject advertising into your everyday life. While you're at the mall, at the gym, at the doctor's office, or any of those other places, we take our indoor digital billboards and we run nothing but the ads of local businesses on those screens. And here's the thing, I'm not here to tell you that folks are sitting here watching our TV like they watch their TV at home, but they see it. Have you seen my TV today?
Yes.
Have you noticed anyone that you know on this screen? Okay, so that's the point. And the recall rate of digital signage is 52%. People remember what they see on digital signage. So for an example, I was at a meeting, I had never been to this particular group before, and a guy says, "What do you do?" "We do indoor digital billboards." People are like, "You only do it indoor?" "Yes, we only do it indoors," right? And he's like, "Well, where are some examples?" I'm like, "We're at Gold's Gym on Hope Mills Road." He's like, "Yes, I see you every morning whenever I work out." And he listed right there off the top of his head, from going to not knowing who I was to listing 4 of my advertisers right there off the top of his head. So recall rate is 52%. You're thinking, okay, Carrie, what's the recall rate of other type of advertising, right? So commercials on TV. We all have a TV commercial that I'm sure is stuck in our head, right? I can still sing the full jingle to Kit Kat bar if you really want to. We'll save that later though. Recall rate of commercial on TV is 32%, and that's the next highest after digital signage. So what's the recall rate of digital signage?
52%.
That was weak. Tell me again.
52.
52%. The next highest is TV commercials at 32%. So how many of you are business owners or are a decision maker in your business? Raise your hand. Okay. And do you want people to remember your business? Okay. So what is the biggest obstacle that our local businesses struggle with? Now, I could ask that question to each one of you. We'd go around the room and everybody's going to have a different answer because they're going to word it differently. But the biggest thing that you face that is hard on your business is obscurity. People don't know who you are. They don't know where you are. They don't have a clue what it is that you do. Now we can name it all kinds of different things as we go around the room, but your biggest struggle is obscurity. So how do you overcome obscurity? Say that, wait, what?
Ubiquity.
You advertise and you brand your business. So advertising and getting people to know your business is very much like raising children. How many people have children? And how many of you are like the greatest parents in the world, and the very first time that you tell your kids to do something, they're like, "Yes, ma'am," and they go and do it right then? Is that how they do? Absolutely not. Maybe I'm just a bad parent. But advertising and overcoming obscurity is the same thing. It takes people 7 to 10 times to hear about your business, see your brand, hear something about you, before they decide to take action. 7 to 10 times. It's just like when we meet folks at these meetings, and I saw you last week, and then I'm kind of feeling awkward this week because I know you, but I don't remember your name, right? 7 to 10 times for us to remember who you are, what you do, and decide to take action. And I saw a statistic just the other day that 82% of people don't make a purchase the first time that they come to your business. So guess what that means? It's important that you stay in their face. even after you have gotten them to engage and come check you out, or even go to your website. It's important to keep reminding them about you so that they do eventually make that purchase. So, we take our screens, we place them in places like the mall, where nearly 2 million people go through that food court every month. Now, I sent that to a business owner one time. He said, "Carrie, do you really mean 2 million people a year?" Nope, absolutely not. 2 million people a month go through our little mall right here in Fayetteville every month. Okay? So who would love to be in front of those people? Right? Yes. So then the other thing is we tie in our texting platform with what we put on the screen. So now folks can take action, okay? Because they see your ad, but then what are they going to do about it, right? So you put a great deal on the screen where they can text in to get a 1-hour massage for $25. Who's interested in getting a massage for just $25? Okay, we'll pull out your phone and text RAYZ, R-A-Y-Z, to 40691. Now guess what? We have your numbers all in queue, right? So not only are you more likely to take action and go visit that business and make a purchase, right? So we're overcoming that obstacle there, right? You also, we have a way to get back in touch with you. So let's say you didn't go get that massage right then, but next month when they've got a new special, I'm going to send it to your phone. So then you interact with that business again, right? And your business gets to interact with that consumer again. So that you increase the likelihood that they're actually going to come into your business, take a gun safety class, and spend money with you, right? That was Gary's business. So they're going to now, they have a higher likelihood of interacting with you. Who wants folks to interact with your business? Okay. Who wants people to come back once you've gotten them in the door? Who wants people to actually spend money once they know about your business? I mean, because, don't get me wrong, we like hanging out with people, right? But, I mean, we want them to come and spend money with us, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, we are a little bit different than other signage companies because we focus solely on local businesses. So this is not a new concept, even though it's a great idea that Jerry Mack had that started in Hope Mills. 2012, we started with 1 screen in Hope Mills. Right now we have 17 screens across Fayetteville, and we are in 4 different states, and we are planning right now our install in Mall 8, 9, and 10 across the country. So what do we want local businesses to do? We want you to invest in advertising, invest in your business, and come and grow with us because it is truly our passion to make advertising affordable for the local business and help you grow as we grow. So who is ready to power up your business and do it indoors? Jerry says yes, he's ready. He's ready. So part of my presentation is supposed to be that I have to let you know what my biggest struggle is. So Jerry and I kind of talked, what are we going to, and this as a company or as a salesperson? So what I'm going to address this as is me personally as a salesperson, is that advertising options are endless, and you as business owners are constantly bombarded with people that want to sell you an ad. Oh, it's only $300 to be in this issue, or you can have whatever it is. They're always bombarding you. I'm just another person that's calling you to sell you an ad, or walking in to interrupt your day and sell you an ad. I'm a salesperson just like all the other people out there are in your mind. So my biggest obstacle is overcoming that misconception. To have a business owner allow me to sit down and spend time and let you know that I truly want to do so much more than just sell you an ad. I want to help you overcome obscurity and grow your business. So I don't even know where I'm at on time. I'm good? How much time do I have left, or I'm over?
Questions?
Okay.
You open it up to questions.
Questions? Yes.
I've been watching it, it's beautiful. I mean, every one of those are very beautiful. Do you design them, or do the persons like myself come to you and say, this is my design? I don't know what's good or not. Will you help us with that?
So you bring us your ideas and your wants and desires for your ad, and you bring us some artwork and stuff that you may like, and then we use that information to build an amazing ad for you. So we design the ad ultimately with your input. Questions? Yes, sir.
Cost and time, how long does it stream?
Well, you show up every 6 minutes on each screen, and you show up 15 seconds every time that you show up. So like for instance, in the food court at the mall, we have 6 screens. So your business could show up every minute in the food court at the mall if you choose to purchase advertising on all 6 screens. So our clients decide, how much that they want to invest. And that's determining where you want to be, whether it's a secondary location that doesn't have as high a traffic count, or whether it's a primary location with a traffic count like 2 million people per month. So it varies. And you can do as much or as little as fits your budget. Questions? Yes, ma'am.
How many images are your max on a screen? So that your rotation, do you have 300 different companies or 30? That's.
Well, if they show up every 6 minutes, and they show for 15 seconds. So we are limited to how many we can have on each screen.
Okay, and is it, the animated ones cost more than just a straight shot one?
Yes, they do. You can choose, you see a variety here on the screen of static ads and of animated ads. And so you choose, again, it's as much or as little fits your budget. Of course, the static ones don't cost as much. And then there's a couple options there with your animated ads. So you choose what fits your budget. Yes, sir.
You said the animated ads cost a little bit more. Is that they cost a little bit more per month, or is that just a one-time thing?
The design fee costs a little bit more. The actual advertising with it showing up on the screen is the same amount. You just pay for the design fee for the animated ad. Great question, Jerry. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
With the animated ads, you only have a choice of transitions, elements like in PowerPoint presentation, or can you do 15 seconds of video?
You can do 15-second video. You either have to provide us with some professional quality video, or we can connect you with a videographer that can do a professional video footage for you. Yes, sir.
Is there any sound with video?
There is no sound with the video. It is not intrusive. So we inject advertising into your everyday life. There's no news. There's no gossip. There's none of the stuff that nobody wants to see on their TV. It's an image that they see as they're standing and waiting or sitting and waiting. Yes.
How does the texting platform work?
How does the texting platform work? Okay, so do me a favor, everybody, take out your phone. Come on, I know you got it. Okay, are you ready? Now open it up to your text messages, like you're going to send a brand new message to somebody you don't know. Everybody give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, so you're going to enter the number 40691. That's the number that you're sending a message to. And you're going to type the message K-E-R-I. And hit send. That's Carrie, for Carrie is so very. And it's going to ask you to opt in. You should have a message that asks you to opt in sent back to your phone. So type yes and hit send. Who's there? Is it working? Or y'all just pretending and you got your phones out?
Pretending right now.
So now it'll send a message back to your phone again, and it should have a link to our website, OnlyNDoor.com. So just like that, your business can have the same thing. And you can choose what you want that texting platform to send out. People love deals. They love a coupon. So if you're giving away something free, or you're doing a great deal like $25 for a 1-hour massage, people are more likely to engage with your ad, right? And so if you text RAISE to that same 40691, whenever it comes to your phone, it will have a link that will take you right to their website where you can schedule your 1-hour massage. So this gives you an opportunity to direct traffic wherever you want it to be. So I have a client who's a very new business and he doesn't have a website yet. So what we did with his was we directed them to a Google map that shows where his business is, because he has kind of an odd location that's new, a new little shopping strip here in Fayetteville. And so that helps people know where he is. So the texting platform directs people to wherever you choose. And then the other great thing is now once people have opted in, you have the option to reach back out to them. So they have engaged with your ad, they've texted, and they've gotten the coupon, right? Well, next month you want to get them back in the door, so you send them out a message that says, hey, this month we've got such and such on sale for such and such, make sure you come in. And now you're back in their face. How many of you have that? Like I have that with American Eagle. Anybody have any big name places that you get a text from on the regular with their specials? American Eagle blows up my phone all the time. I have a teenage son. So, just like the big businesses get to do, you now have that available to you for your small business. So, does that answer your question, Jill?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So for the texting abilities, us as a business owner, we would get the listing of the numbers that opted in, or when our services are done with you, like if we don't continue on, does that option stop for us?
Okay, there's an answer, no and yes, okay? So you don't get the numbers. We have those numbers, and we use those numbers to then send out those messages for you. So the way that we do our texting platform is if you are a client that has signed a year agreement with us, it comes as part of your agreement, and you don't pay extra for that. You can use up to 1,000 texts a month as part of your texting platform with no charge. So there's that. Now, the other option is maybe you feel like you're not ready for indoor digital billboards, or maybe that's not in your budget yet. So you are still interested in doing the texting platform. So you can sign up for just the texting platform. And in that situation, you can manage your own texting platform, and you do get those numbers. So it is very important though how you use those numbers so that you don't bug the mess out of people, and then they're like, shh, I didn't want to hear from her again. Right? You want to be careful how you use those numbers. Hold on, yes, is that my time? Oh, yes, sir.
Just one question. Is it a monthly? Do we sign up monthly? Do we sign up for 6 months? Do we sign up for a year? What is the contract length that you offer?
Yes, 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 and yes. So it's as much or as little as fits your budget. So, we have some folks that do month to month. Now, if you're doing month to month, I can't offer you the texting platform, right? So you get more benefits the more that you commit to us. So you can choose to do month to month, you can choose to do 6-month agreement, you can choose to do a year's agreement. We just had a client recently decide to do a 2-year agreement, right? So it's really what fits your budget. As much or as little fits your budget, because we are here to help the local business owner.
And the longer, the price would drop a little bit. What I'm saying is, you pay, we'll say $20 for a month, but if you do 2 months, it'd be $20 or $40 or whatever, just a little bit difference.
We
That wasn't right, guys.
offer more benefits for the longer that you commit to us.
What is your competitive advantage over your competitors?
One, our advertising is very affordable. Another, so you're watching TV, right? What do you do at home when you're watching TV? I watched the show last night. I DVR'd it. It comes on every Tuesday. It's the dumbest show in the world, and it's like the only thing other than football that I watch on TV. So guess what I did during the commercials? I fast forwarded through them. Whenever you're driving down the road listening to the radio, and I'm so sorry because all forms of advertising are very important, okay? When you're driving down the road listening to the radio, I often listen to my iPod or my iTunes. And then I also listen to satellite radio just so that I don't have to listen to those commercials. And then print. I mean, it's a great option, okay? But most folks are not buying newspapers anymore. Most folks are watching stuff online or reading articles online instead of actually reading a print article. So it is very relevant. It is very effective because people don't even realize that they're being advertised to as they're sitting there for 30 minutes on the treadmill, and they can't help but see this 65-inch TV that's planted in front of them, and they don't even mean to see it, and they see it and remember the ad. So they can't turn the channel. They can't decide not to read it. They happen to see it even if they don't mean to, and then they remember it. Does that answer the question? And yes, sir, you had a question as well.
Yeah, exclusivity. What's the competition on your sites?
We do offer exclusivity. So we have month-to-month packages, we have agreements with monthly payments, and then we do offer exclusivity. So for instance, Continental Tax, you have seen them on our boards today. Very smart business owner there. She knew that tax season was coming up, and she knew that there's a lot of big tax companies out there, and she wanted to be the local business that was the only one advertising tax services in the mall and in Omni. So she secured that spot for an entire year, so that no other tax place can advertise on our screens for a year. So we do offer exclusivity as well. Did that answer your question? Yes, ma'am.
I'll take the last question. What can this community do for you?
What can you do for me? One, please see the value in advertising your business. I hear all the time, you know, my word of mouth business is great. I get referrals all the time. And that is awesome. I'm not knocking that, okay? But still, whenever I go to tell someone about a business, if they've never heard of it, what are they going to kind of do? They're like, oh, never heard of that, right? They don't trust it nearly as much. If you're out there, people have seen you, they have heard about you, they recognize your brand, then when I say, hey, you should totally go check out New York & Company because they got a great sale right now. You already know who New York & Company is as soon as I said it, right? So you feel more at ease at checking out that business, right? So see the value in advertising, and if you know a business owner who is interested in growing their business to the point that they are willing to invest in advertising, then please send them my way. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.